Hello, this is Kelly from Root Pursuit. Today we are working on these cute wooden tongue depressors and cluster tops. So I'm not sure what you would call them, but I would call them a cluster on a tongue depressor. So I don't know, but a tongue depressor on a stick sounds kind of silly, but no matter what they're called, they're cute. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. So basically I've made a couple already. I've got this purple one with the clover. I've got this, these are lilacs on velvet. And then I've got this one. It's an Egyptian stamp on some paper with some cheesecloth. Okay. So we've got some cute ones over here, and now I'll get started to show you how these are made. So basically you start with a wooden tongue depressor. I suppose you could also use a popsicle stick. We could also call these dilly bar sticks because this is the width of a dilly bar stick. So that sounds a little more fun, but yeah. So in order to get started, we need our... I just had it and I just lost it every time. Okay, I just need a little ink, and I've got my distress. So I do distress these along the outside, and I'm pretty generous, and I kind of do a little wrap deal. I don't know if you can see that. So I kind of squeeze around it, and then it gives a nice outline around the edge. So, and it's distressed, so it doesn't have to be perfect, which is exactly how we like it. We want room for error. And when we do make a mistake, it doesn't matter. So we're just kind of, I'm just kind of dabbing it on there. Just make it look a little, you know, old, distressed, you know. And then I do have a script that I'm gonna stamp on these, which I've been doing all of them. I suppose you could use just about any, but this is the one that I chose that I kind of like. You could also use any kind of pattern. You could use the edge of a flower, like I have this flower stamp, so you could kind of use the edge. Here, let me just try it. So, you know, just kind of go along the edge there, and you could come up with kind of a nice pattern pretty easily. So yeah, see that? Cute. Okay. So you don't need anything special as far as stamps go, but this is the side that we have. So now we have two of these, and let me just show you. I have this plate series. So basically it was a book full of collector plates, like, you know, eating plates. You'd never eat on them because they are collector plates, but they have really pretty images. I cut them all out, and this just happened to be one of them. And then I put it on cheesecloth, and then backed it with some pattern paper, and then added the lace to the top. So this one, we have I already showed you this one and told you about it. And then this one, we've got cheesecloth backed, and then I add a little ribbon, and then again 2 layers of paper, the cheesecloth and the stamp. So so yeah, so I've got a couple more things to put on here. I think it does lend itself to using some kind of a oblong shape, so kind of narrow and long, because that is the shape of our dilly bar stick. And so this was also one of the plates, the collector plates. So I just cut the edges off and then made it look kind of oblong. I'm really kind of attached to the idea of putting it on this plaid paper. So I'm going to go ahead and use my cheesecloth. So I'm going to get my glue, and I'm going to glue on the back of my main image, and then I'm just going to place it on the cheesecloth very delicately, and then flip it over and then dab it down. This does dry rather quickly, and then I'm just gonna haphazardly cut around it. My little glue out of there. Okay, so now I've kind of got this shape. I have a little ink on my fingers. And then I'm going to ink around this shape again, not putting any glue on where it's just cheesecloth, because that will probably not give you the effect that you want. So the idea that I've been doing is going down closer to the bottom and then cutting my oblong shape. Your cheesecloth can be narrower than your oblong, and then leaving a little bit at the top for some kind of lace or some other kind of decoration of some kind. I do have my, what do you call them, borders. I just random border pieces, so I could do something like this. I mean, it's kind of cute. Or I could just go back and go with the lace idea. So, you know, it's up to you. You can get creative, use whatever it is that you've got, that you like. A little strip of this stuff, that could be cute. We've got this border here. That is really kind of cute paper. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Why not? We'll just skip the lace this time. And I mean, this is paper crafting, right? It sure is. Oh, and I smeared a little, so I'm gonna have to rub off the glue so it doesn't leave a mark, which it's going to anyway because I have ink on my fingers. But that's okay, because we can't make mistakes, right? I just don't think you can. I really don't. Okay, so there. That one's pretty cute, and then you just I think it would be really cute if you backed it with, like, oh, I did not do that correctly. Okay, back up, back up. Don't put the glue on the entire part of your paper. Don't do that, because you're not going to be needing all of that glue. You just want the glue on the tongue depressor. Yes, you do. So, but you can be generous with that, because these are kind of heavy. And then you just place it down where you want it, like so. And then we have another one, another very cute one. All right, where did that paper go? I don't know, but I'll use this one. So there you go. Make sure you can see it on there. I might have to put the gesso or to make that a matte finish, because my collector plate book was high gloss, so there's a little reflection on the camera. But yep, I like that one. I like both of those two collector plate ones really well. And then for the last one, let's see what we want to do. I'm going to do the Egyptian stamp on this one. For for a while there, I was like, oh, what am I going to do with these Egyptian stamps? Well, now we know. Our Dilly Bar cluster sticks. Whoops. And glue our stamp on. Wait for it to fall on us. No, that's not what we're doing. So we got a little brown thing going on here. We could try a little fabric maybe to back it, some lace. Let's see what we have here. Got this fun stuff. This is cute, but you just can't see very much of it through the back. It's almost like the same exact size. Although it does kind of add a little bit of just rough edge to the back of it. I'm going for it. Sometimes you just have to go for it. And when you're doing fabric gluing, you don't really have to worry too much about getting it all the way to the edges, because as long as you've got that middle and it has a little flow to it, that's fine anyway. So no problem. All right, should we do another layer? I don't know. We can. A lot of times it seems like the layering does really add a little extra something to it. We've got all those kind of frayed edges. I just love this fabric so much that I don't think I can cover it up that much. I just don't think I can. Silly, I know. All these little scrapples I've got going on here. I could do a little corduroy across the top. That could look good. Not really. Hopefully it looks good. Yeah, I think much more and it would just be kind of too much. Too much, maybe. I didn't use any of the paper. I could do that. Nah. We're just gonna call it done. I think any more are just unnecessary. Okay. So now I got a lot of glue on my Dilly Bar stick. That's where that paper went. Okay, I'll use it again. And I'll bring her up. You can see how that looks. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, these would look really cute, kind of stuck inside of a pocket of your junk journal, or I don't know, they could be anything, any kind of paper craft or gifts, even cute little gifts. Those would be really, really fun. Well, I kind of went crazy making these. All right, well, I hope you like them. I think I'm really happy with how they turned out, and like I said, I think they'd be really cute in some kind of a book or as a gift. So, all right, well, I'll just wrap it right up. Thank you for coming along, and I will talk to you later.